That's his beans.
Like, you know what? Can I have his beans and rice in a tortilla and the cheese?
Don't charge him. Whatever you're going to give him, give me that.
Oh, yeah. I wish they would do that.
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll do anything for a buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop lock.
Yo, what's up? It's time again. It's the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast, live every Tuesday night. The number one live podcast
on Earth,
coming to you from a super secret location in Compton, California. Follow the potholes if you want to figure it out.
HOOD.
That's where we be.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, when you go to a burrito stand or tacos and like you ordered like Mario, all meat burrito, and then we were talking about this before. So you get the all meat burrito. Why can't I take your beans?
Give me the rice and the cheese. Yeah. Whatever else was gonna go in there that isn't going in there now.
Let me have it.
Give me that.
But then I'll be extra.
Nah,
dog.
Nah. Just whatever. Yeah, come on, give me that, and I'll make do with all the shit that you could get at the taco stand. You make a meal out of that.
Oh yeah.
Which is the most underrated part of a taco truck in general. Is the unlimited accoutrement that goes on. Like you could, if you want a fistful of cilantro and onions, they're not. If you cover the whole, no one's gonna say shit. Like you're allowed to do that.
I think you're wrong, Johnny. I think that is what is the tiebreaker on taco stands.
Sure.
Because some taco stands
tortillas are first.
Well, tortillas. If you're not making them homemade, you bomb. You gotta get out of here.
Beat it.
Now, okay, so everyone's making handmade tortillas now. Cool. Now you go to the meat, and if the meat's like equal, like, oh, they have good flavor. Now you have to go to the salsas and these guys give you radishes. These guys give you fucking, pickled, onions. And so now that's where you break the tie. And then if that doesn't get you down, then you go for the aguas.
Oh shit, sure.
You have to get like what agua.
I don't go past meat, bro. If your meat's not on point,
no, but I'm
saying
saying like if there's meat on meat,
there's
like
still
tied.
like tiebreakers down. Like who's determining who's the best.
I mean, I'm not gonna say like, oh, this taco spot's the best because I get unlimited fucking pico de gallo. Like,
no, but it's better if it's good or not.
No, what we're saying is this: if there's two taco spots, Mario, join the conversation. Yeah. If there's two taco spots and the meat is the same, like equal tasty. What do you tiebreak it with? Then you have to go down the line. Who has better salsas? They're still good? Oh, who has better, whatever Johnny said earlier, accoutrements or whatever,
all the stuff.
And Pokemon? Then, if that doesn't work, who has better aguas?
Yeah.
And so far, you have the all meat burrito, bro. That's your king.
Who's got the hotter tias working there?
None of them, really.
Yeah.
No, never. But
But hey, if you have to, I guess. Who's open later? Who's
Oh shit! Who's open later?
That's gonna be the main thing. Who's open this late?
Who's open this late and on this day?
Yeah, because I'll tell you, they're like, oh, that was not that good. It's 3 a.m. and they're open, like, so we're going there.
Well, where do you think Jack in the Box got its fame from? Like they were one of the first like drive-throughs open 24 hours.
We're still rocking it, man. Come on in.
Yeah, it's still, and people still hit it. Well, it's the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Johnny's back from his trip to see Johnny Cash's tomb.
I did go to see that.
He left them some change and a flower? Is that what you said?
No, I didn't bring anything.
Oh, you didn't bring anything?
No, but there was people that have plenty of flowers, change, a Bible, and then some other. Well, I took a picture. I don't know what other bullshit was in there.
All you have to do is follow at that dude Johnny C, and you see his photos of his trip out there with his
flags, American flags. People left on his grave.
And flowers.
And little changes.
Don't leave change on my thing, bro. Come on.
No, you better leave some dollar bills.
What are you, a stripper?
Well, I'm just saying, don't leave change. You want to leave? You gotta leave me money.
Keep your money. Just
leave me money that folds. Yeah, for sure. Flowers.
Some nice flowers. Maybe a bottle or something. But pour it in. Pour it all out. Don't leave it there for somebody to snake it.
I've never gone to a cemetery here. Like, I've never been to Hollywood Forever. I live right down the street from Hollywood Forever. I've never been to Hollywood Forever to look at any of the stuff there. I've never been to wherever the Michael Jackson is buried. Like, there's all that. But in any other city, I go like, who's buried here? Let me go check it out.
I think it's just more interesting.
You know, like, but that's ridiculous. How? Because when people come here, they go to those places.
But okay, it's like Disneyland. When's the last time you went?
Not that long ago.
Oh, I haven't gone in years. But, even not, like
Yeah.
this place is Magic Mountain. You don't go because you're here, and then people are like, "Oh my God, we're going for 3 days in a row." You're like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I went in Minnesota. I went to go see Mr. Perfect's grave, Kurt Hennig. I went to go see his, and Mitch Hedberg's right before I left. And then after I went to Johnny Cash's.
But see, those are like guys that are like mean something to you.
Sure, but I'm sure there's somebody in Hollywood forever that I'd be like, oh, if I was in another city and I found out they were buried there, I would go visit them. But haven't gone for here for some
I wonder
reason.
who's buried there.
A gang of people. Let's see.
If you know who's buried there, please call 909-475-7449.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to give me a list.
8. I meant 8. 8. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I've never visited. Those people that go visit the homes of like the TV series, like the Brady Bunch, and they go stand in front of the house, or oh, this is where they filmed fucking Back to the Future, blah blah blah. It's like, come on, dude.
It's so funny that I was deciding last night that I was gonna go to one. The only one that is the apartment building where Daniel LaRusso moves to in The Karate Kid. I'm gonna go. I've seen it once time before, but I'm gonna go take a picture of it.
You better do the fucking crane.
I would never in 1 million years.
It's the same thing.
No, I will take a picture of it, but I'm not gonna pose in a picture of it. I just want to take a picture of it. But that was the only one that I would go see. I'll go for sure go see. What is it?
Are you gonna go around the back and see if Mr. Miyagi's in there?
Hopefully.
Cutting bonsai trees.
I asked ChatGPT to give me a list of celebrities, and they gave me like old people.
Yeah, of course.
Newer, younger.
Maybe those old people are the celebrities. You just don't know.
No, I know who they are, but it's like Rudolph Valentino, Cecil B. DeMille, Judy Garland. Like, I don't give a fuck about it. Get out of here. I want to go.
Anyone cool?
Isn't that Valentino? Is he a wrestler?
Huh?
Rudolph Valentino?
No, he's an actor.
Bruno Sammartino.
Isn't he the Polish Power? Polish?
No, that's Ivan Putski.
Damn, I'm getting all fucking mixed up today. I'm off on my wrestling.
Chris Cornell. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Scott Weiland, Brittany Murphy. I don't care about it. I mean, I would.
No, right there. No care.
Yeah.
It's not Johnny Cash.
No.
You would, if it was Johnny Cash, you would already went.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. Somebody good die and get buried there.
Where?
But I bet you they're like in other cemeteries, not Hollywood ones. That's crazy because I work at a hospital and you see death every day, bro. Someone's getting carted out every day. And it's just funky.
People die, man.
No, they do, man. But when you like, and you know what the craziest part is? Like, so the security is the one that puts them on the gurney and then takes them to the freezer. Yeah. If I was security, I'd be like, fuck you.
That's not right. But you understand, I'm sure they don't find out on their first day.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, how is that my job?
I'm just a security guard. And you get through, and they're just like, oh, cool, man. I'll come back from lunch your first day. And they're like, yo, man, 202. They're like, what do you mean? Go fucking push this. You got a cold one.
I mean, that is kind of weird that it's a security guard
duty.
Yeah, like, why would they...
Why security?
Yeah, shouldn't like someone in the medical field be pushing a dead fucking body, not like fucking...
Well, you're not trying to fix it anymore. It's done.
Yeah,
like,
you're still moving a dead body.
Do they need to be secured? You know, are they afraid something's gonna happen? You know, why does this corpse need security?
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that security pushes them out to where the freezers are, and they put them in there. And then whenever the morgue comes to pick them up, they go out there and make sure they take the right one or whatever. But it's crazy, yeah. And then, dude, we have these huge bags for big-ass people. I'm a big dude. Don't trip. I ain't talking shit. It's reality. But they have these... They don't even put them in the warehouse. They put these like in the office. So you have to ask... Because there's not too many people like that, you know?
Yeah.
And then just recently, they were like, hey, the big one.
Oh.
So the security has to pick up that person, dude. Oh. Fuck.
And then when you're dead, that's all like
Dead
extreme
weight.
dead weight.
When you're dead. Oh yeah,
dead
no,
weight.
you get heavy as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. Leo, if you're listening, please call in 949.
909-475-7449.
Yeah, Leo.
Mel Blanc's buried there. That's cool.
Let us know why. Dead weight is dead weight. But what if you're alive? You can still be dead weight, right? Because isn't that what happens when you're like all drunk and shit?
Yeah. I'm not helping.
That's the worst thing of someone being drunk is like the dead weight bullshit.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Get up.
You already
Sandbagging.
You already fucked up the night. It's already fucked up. Like
yeah.
Jesus, I can't even get fucking Jack in the
We fucked
Box.
this up already, man. We're not friends anymore already.
Yeah, and then now I gotta carry your dead ass weight inside.
It's a friend of mine, a comic he did a special. You know, fucking he's taping his stuff, and
Where's it gonna be aired?
I don't know. That's not the point. So, and then you invite your people to come, you know, and all that stuff. And his best friend, fucking forever, stayed with him like the day, got drunk, and fucked it up. He was supposed to be the one that would announce him to come out. Fucking was too drunk to do that. Like, and it's like, well, this fool's fucking thing. He sold out this fucking 200 seats, and we brought you along here to be a part of this, and you're fucking it up. Like, Thanks, fool. You know how hard I had to work for fucking make all this fucking shit happen, and you're fucking it up for me. You know, you motherfucker. It's like, how dare you, man?
It's like your best man losing the wedding ring.
Right, it never. But I'm saying, yeah, exactly. It never ends. There's always someone out there trying to fuck shit up. You know, it's like, that show themselves at the exact wrong time. You know, it's like,
Now, was he? So they were drinking before the show.
Not him. Him. You know,
Of course. I mean, maybe a drink, maybe one. You know, but his homie said, "Fuck it."
Partying.
He's never had freebies and shit. He's never been in the fucking.
You know what I mean?
He's never been in the fucking like in the
VIP
green room, the
room.
VIP. See, that's one thing people don't get, and I think that's people are always like, oh, well, I didn't get VIP. Well, there's a reason.
Yeah, you don't know how to handle yourself.
Right? We come from a radio world.
I already know that's like one of the parts of like advancing in stand up that I'm not concerned about is I understand how to handle myself. I've already been in those conversations where I needed to know when to shut the fuck up and just hang back. I needed to and I've already been in all of those, and I've already fucked it up. You know what I mean? I've already any fuck ups I'm gonna do. I already did that. Yeah. You know, I'm already through it, and it's like that's one thing that I know that I'm not worried about, and I know that other people worry about that they're gonna bring around one of their friends and try to like, all right, man, we're gonna I'm gonna bring you into the fucking thing, and you go in there and you fuck it up. You know, it's like this fool can't. You don't know when to shut up. You don't know when to leave. Like when you're in a space that's like a cool guy space, it's like, all right, this isn't for me. I'm here for a hot second.
Hi, what's up?
And I'm gonna bounce and go back where I belong. They don't understand. Like, people are like, who are you? What are you doing back here?
Yeah.
You know, like, oh my god.
Oh, when you get what are you doing back here?
Oh my god. What are you doing back here? Like,
or who do you know?
Who do you know, man? Who are you? Like,
and you're just like, don't point at me. Don't point me out. Don't point me out. Don't point me out. Oh, I'm here with Johnny. He got me. He hooked it up. Oh, Johnny C. Oh, okay. All right. Now we know who not to invite.
Exactly. Him? That guy here? Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Hey man, can I get? So what's up? Can I go again? They're like, nah, man, I don't think so.
Dude, it's all booked.
It's all booked, man.
It's all booked up.
There's no list. There's no list for this. Sorry, we ain't got no list.
Yeah. But it happens though, man, and that's the thing people don't get. A lot of people don't get. But you know what? At the same time, I guess I can see it because it's like they've never experienced that, and then they're seeing people like oh fuck, that's so and so, and that's so and so, and that's so and so, and it's like, all right, dude, chill out.
Cool, man. Handle your business. You gotta fucking chill, dude.
Yeah. I remember being at K-Rock at the Acoustic Christmas, and my friend Jen, she was in the circle was Anthony Kiedis, Tony Kanaan. Who else was in that circle? Fucking that actor from Old School. What's his name?
Will Ferrell.
No.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, and I forget who else was there. Anyways, and she was in the circle. She's tall, good-looking chick. She was in there, and her cousin was just loud as fuck with the camera. Do you know those little cameras, disposable ones? It was one of those, dude. Hey, and I was like, oh, I had to literally grab them and escort them out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, yeah, because it's gonna come down on me.
Absolutely.
And then you know who was my boss back then, and so it was like, no, you are out. I'm sorry. Let me have these. Let me have these backstage passes.
Yeah.
You can go into the backstage area, but you can't be back here anymore.
No more, not back.
No more back. You're just in the back. But why me? Well, you brought her.
Yeah, what are you doing, man? What's happening right now?
Just came by yourself.
Known. Like now, I feel dumb for inviting you for assuming you wouldn't know not to bring someone like that. You know what I mean? Like, well, now we're all fucked up.
Yeah. And she always blames me like, oh, I was in the circle. I go, you were.
You fucked it up.
Yeah, that's on you now.
You fucked it up.
That's on you. You
that
were in the circle.
Poor woman. You fucked it up.
But yeah, dude, funny. Fuck. Funny ass shit.
And so, all right. So we're in. On Friday, we go to a show. Oliver does this thing every summer with Ben Nichols from Lucero, where they ride city to city on motorcycles, and then every city they go to, Oliver tattoos during the day, and Ben plays a show at night. The last show was in Nashville when I went, so it's like that's what we're there for. So that Friday, Ian keeps telling me, he goes, "I'll take you to like." The best, he goes, I'll show you the Mexican food that we eat, because it's people from California, from San Diego that moved out there and opened up this fucking Mexican food spot. So we go there and he was like, he said that they knew he was from California by the way he orders, because none of those fools there know how to order Mexican food.
Yeah.
So it's like when you hear it done right, it's like, where are you from? Like, why do you know how to do this? You know what I mean? So we go there, we eat, and then we're going to the show, and it's probably like 40-minute drive. About 5 minutes in, I know my stomach's fucking fucked. Like after I was like, oh no, I got the chorro, I'm like we can go, but we need to hurry,
Yeah, I need to get there.
We need to get there, dude. So we're fucking going. Everything's, we're going. I'm fine. We're against the clock, but I'm good. I mean? I'm fucking good. We get there, and then in line, there's probably only 10 people in front of us in line. So I'm like, all right, this is going to go fine. And then these security guards were the most Southern, taking their time, saying, oh, look at you. Were you born in 1998? Oh, how's your mom and them? And just... well, the hair on the back of my neck started to stand up.
A little sweat?
It was 1,000 degrees. I'm sweating already.
Shit.
And you're there, it feels like you're walking around with a wet blanket on you all the time. It's so fucking hot. And I don't want to be the dickhead from L.A. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, hurry up. But I'm just like, this is not good.
No.
This is not, I mean, it all worked itself out. But that was the only time that I saw like Southern slow.
Yeah.
Where they didn't give, and the only other that we were in line having problems at a register, and the old people behind us didn't care at all. They're like, "Oh, you guys go ahead and take your dead. Don't you worry about it." Because they're Southern. They're like, this, we go slow. We ain't got no place to be.
Yeah,
no problem. But these fucking security guards, just I couldn't even talk. I was just standing there like, oh.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Like, if I shit my pants because these dickheads are just taking their goddamn time. Like it was, and it's hot. It was,
it's already uncomfortable.
It's 7:30 at night, and it's still in the 90s with fucking crazy humidity. It's like, quit making a stand out here. Like, why? But just taking their sweet ass goddamn time while I'm ready to shit.
And the worst part is, you're like, fuck, if this hassle would have just been 5 minutes like quicker, I would have been good.
It's it. Like, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah.
If this was handled like professionals in the real world,
I would have been good.
I would have been inside 10 minutes ago. Like,
Yeah.
it would have been. This would already been. It would already been
I would
over.
have ordered my drink.
It's already been over by now. It's like, but I'm standing out here sweating because this motherfucker. It's like, oh, them Duke.
What did he tell you?
Chasing them Duke boys around. He didn't say nothing to me. I think you can see the look on my face that I was not trying to have conversations.
Yeah.
But it still took fucking forever because there's one guy checking IDs, and then the other guy is doing the wristband. So the ID guy and the wristband guy is not the same guy. And then there's a third guy checking the actual ticket. It took forever. And it was a ridiculous system. And I hated it all. And these dudes are fucking.
Them Dukes.
Yeah, like, oh my God. But the show's great. And the venue was fucking spectacular. And then we went down to like downtown Nashville where there's like all the bars and all that shit. So we went and walked around there. And it's nuts. It's blocked off. So none of this, you're just walking in the streets and there's thousands of people down there. There's just fucking bars everywhere. Long lines at all these goddamn bars. Everyone just hammered. It made, if I was 25, it would be like, oh shit, we're staying down here. Like this is where we're doing this. But it was fun to just walk around and look, but I had no interest in participating.
Let me ask the question everyone has on their mind: how good was the Mexican food?
It was fine. It was good. You know what I mean? It was fine. It wasn't like good. It was more like Tex-Mex style, but it was fine. It was cool.
Why is that though? I think that everywhere you go, you get the Tex-Mex style. I wonder why.
I think but they also had like California burritos and stuff there. But I think they expect it. Like I think people that.
But even like a California burrito isn't like Mexican. It was
I know, but that's something that I've only seen here. Like that's the first time I've seen it outside of California.
The California burrito.
Yeah.
It's fries.
I know exactly what it is. I'm just saying.
Hey, throw fries in my carne asada.
But what a great idea.
No,
whoever thought of that is a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Just like, but it's a bummer is, how old Nacho gets credit for making nachos. It was a dude named Nacho that invented nachos. Yeah. But, a side of fries guy, it's just a side of fries. A California burrito is a California burrito. That sucks. You know what I mean? There's no Dave. It should be like a side of fries.
California Dave's?
Or side of fries should be called like, Jesus's or something.
Yeah.
Like.
DUI fries or
Hector's. They should be called Hector's.
Hector's? Hey, give me a Hector fries.
Yeah, give me some Hector's, man.
Yeah.
No, just like nachos, just nachos. Give me some Hector's, and that means a side of fries. It shouldn't be called a side of fries. It's Hector's. Whoever invented it, I'm assuming it's a dude named Hector.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah. Mechanic, all greasy. He needed something because he was hungover.
Yeah, I just whoever invented it, that sucks. They get no pub. Like Nacho gets all the credit.
Yeah. Well, I think just because maybe he was like there would be haters.
Sure.
So then they just said fuck California burrito. Only in California way. Anything out there that we don't have here that you enjoyed?
We had some barbecue.
Hot weather?
We had barbecue that was good.
Yeah.
This place called Center Point. That was, and then, so there's a, no, there was no hot dog lady. There's a, it's called Maple Motors, and it's a used car lot. They sell American muscle. That's what it is. That's what they specialize in.
There was a Confederate. What's it called? A General Lee there for sure.
No, I mean there was no. I mean I'm sure they've sold some Chargers, but and every Monday they walk the lot. Every Monday they film the whole lot. They post it on YouTube, and I watch it every week. I've watched it for years before
you went.
Before he moved there. Or not,
it.
He was already living there, but I didn't know that he lived right there. I didn't know that and it's like this car lot is on the way home. It's on his way home. He passes by it every day. So we went there. I bought some T-shirts from there, and I just went and checked it out. It was funny to be somewhere. I knew where everything was because I was, I was like, oh, there's a badass car in the back.
Yeah.
So we went and walked and looked at everything. I already knew where everything was.
No test driving?
No test driving. I don't like tempting myself like that. I barely liked really look. I liked going there, but I didn't even really like want to look in the cars or like get too involved. I don't like teasing myself like that. You know? Like,
yeah. No, I hear you. Then you get. That's why I don't do strip clubs, bro.
Yeah, it's like I'm not into the position. Even if, and it's not even, because these aren't like museum cars. Like there's for sure.
These are daily drivers.
$15,000 cars. You know, like there's a bunch in.
It's not a money issue.
100%. I have a garage that would not. You can't park with these giant cars in this fucking. You know what I mean? Like you have to have someplace where you could park this. And I'm not parking it on the goddamn street in my neighborhood. Yeah. You know, like
windows broken.
Yeah, these
hubcaps stolen.
Those cars are still super easy to steal. Like if you actually know how to do it, like get the fuck out of here. Any '60s car. It's like
you'll see it on Instagram in a day, fucking doing burnouts.
Like or in a trailer to fucking Japan or something. You know, like, So that's really it. Is that I have no place to put a fucking sweet ass car like that. But I like go looking at them. There's
from afar.
Sure, I want I would get Biff Tannen. If I could get any car, anyways, I would get Biff Tannen's car, convertible, and Back to the Future.
Okay,
that's a sweet car. I don't really go like muscle. That's the other thing is muscle isn't really. I'm way more low and slow than I am like I like That's my style, low and slow.
Low and slow and a bum in the back.
Yeah, my brother is like, fuck, he wants to go fast. He's putting together a truck right now that's like...
What did that bum sleep in? Was it a Cadillac?
No, that was my Ford. I had a 54 Ford.
A 54 Ford when he was at the tattoo shop.
Yeah, you had the door handles were shaved, so you had to like reach inside to open it.
So this bum reached inside.
100%. Like this was not... It wasn't easy to open this car door.
No.
Like you had to open the little wing. That's the whole thing. You had to push the wing window open, reach inside, open it up, and not break your arm while you're doing. Like it was not easy to open this door. That's why I thought it was my brother. Because that's what I thought when I opened the door. Because obviously it's a bench seat, and
they're in the back,
in the front. No, in the front. Front seat, laid across the front seat, and. So I opened the door and I just see somebody laid across and I assumed my brother was like showed up drunk or whatever and laid in the seat. It was like, hey. They moved and I was like, oh shit, like who the fuck is this? And then I wanted to hit him with the bat, but
it was Nacho with the nachos.
Yeah, I wanted to hit him with the bat, but my coworker who was a chick, she was like, you are not. No, like I will not let you beat this person with the bat. So we called the police, and while we were waiting for the cops to come, we flagged out other cops. Like we just saw, I thought they were coming, but they weren't. I was like, oh, and they came, and I still had the bat in my hand, and the cops come out, and the first thing he goes, what you put that bat down? And I go, oh, yeah. I was like, I wasn't gonna hit you.
Yes, officer.
Yeah, and then they went over there, and she was mad at me. It was a lady, so it turns out it's a lady inside the car, and they got her out, and then she was mad at me. I don't know why she's mad. Like she's mad at me that I called the police. But like I tried to wake her up 1,000,000 times. Like this was not. I'm like she's not kicking the car, like shake and like bouncing it, like it was on airbags. So I'm like doing the stuff, like and just like, and I was like
she's comfortable, bro.
Dad, whatever drug she's on, whatever. And it was just like, you gotta go. And plus this was at night. If we were leaving work, it was at least 11. If it was on the weekends, this is past midnight that we're fucking like, I don't like if I want to go home, we've been here all fucking day.
No, you don't want to go home, but you just don't want to be there.
I will go anywhere. Exactly. I want to go anywhere else. It's like, and then I was like, if I have to testify, I told the cops, I was like, if I have to testify or anything, I don't want to press charges. Like, and they were like, no, we saw her. They're like, we saw her in your car. Like, like it's our deal. And I was like, all right, like get out of here. They're like, we have to search your car to see if she left. What if there's whatever? What if there's fucking? And I, in my mind, I was like, I don't care what they pull out of there, it's hers. Like, I was like, if they pull out a big bag that says Johnny C's drugs on it, I'm like, that is, she must have brought that.
That's what we call her.
That's a crazy coincidence. Yeah.
Those are hers, officer. All hers.
Yeah. And then years later, I don't even know. It was a long time later. I was at a bar in Long Beach, and this dude comes up to me, and he goes, "Hey, you work at a tattoo shop in Harbor City?" And he goes, "You work at a tattoo shop?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "In Harbor City?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You drive an old Ford?" I said, "Yeah, man." He goes, "There was a lady asleep in it one night?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "I was the cop that came." And I was like, "Oh, shit." He goes, we still talk about it. I was like, I didn't think it was that memorable for a cop. Like, for a cop to remember? Like, that's wild. You know, like, why do you fucking remember that? I was like, yeah. He was like,
I think because out of ordinary, like shootings and like gang shit, it's like all the time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, we busted these cholos or we busted these, guys for whatever. But when it's like, oh shit, there was this guy and this bum bitch got in his car and fucking, when she had meth.
You still got that car? I was like, yeah, actually I do. Like, it was pretty crazy.
And then someone tried to prank you.
Yeah, then a little while after that, that's when it was in the backseat. A little while after that, so that night, I had just been telling my boss, and he never came, and the owner of the shop never hung out anymore. He had a different shop that he worked at, and he never came and hang out. And so he's there hanging, like, by some miracle, he's there hanging out that day. And I'm telling the story about the chick being asleep in my car, having to call the cops, and blah, 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 blah. We're all talking about it. And then we go to leave that night, and I go to get in the car, and in the back seat, there's someone laid across the back seat. And I go, motherfucker. Like, I couldn't believe that there was someone there now. And I go tell my boss, I was like, yo, Rocco, come fucking check it out. There's I go, I told you. And he reaches in the back seat. He's like, hey, get out of here. And then, like, the head rolls off, and I was like, what the fuck? And I don't know if she was my girlfriend or my ex at the time. It was very tumultuous, on again, off again kind of romance that she had come and thought it was hilarious. You know what? I think it was because we were broken up. Because one time we were broken up, she tried to bring a girl to come take a shit in the back of my car, but the girl couldn't pull the trigger.
God damn.
But yeah, so she had set up like a dummy in the back seat. That was pretty hilarious. That it got me, it fooled me.
By the way, what did Johnny have to do for someone to hire another human to go take a shit? Yeah, right. It's Johnny. Just fucking spit on her.
I can imagine.
I mean, yeah, but she like that.
He wouldn't spit on her. I think.
That was the problem.
But I know Johnny, so I can imagine. And I also know some of the girls he dated, so I can imagine.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're in that fucking, like, heat of the moment, you don't give a fuck. You're like trying to get back at the person, right?
Right. Yeah.
So you're coming up with crazy ass shit. Just literally.
Yeah, and it means whatever, trying to get attention and just whatever wild shit you can do. Yeah.
Because Johnny's not gonna from what I know, this is my opinion. Johnny's not gonna like give a fuck what you did. Like, oh, I'm trying to get your attention, and that's when you're not gonna give it.
Yeah.
So you have to have someone shit in your car to get attention, right?
I mean, it wasn't.
That will get you.
It wasn't a terrible plan.
Yeah, to get attention, and that's what I think these people do is they go fucking like beyond just because they know, like, hey, if I go over there and write him a letter or fucking yell at him, he's not gonna be like, get the fuck out of here.
I need to do something severe to get a severe reaction.
Yeah, and that's what they want, dude.
Yeah.
I remember not with this chick and we had broken up. She's like, you don't want to fight for me? I go, what the fuck? No, I don't.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Absolutely not.
No. You're fucking crazy. But yeah, dude, severe. I mean, you know what? Having the bum in the back with the fake thing, I think that was pretty funny. I don't know.
It was funny.
I don't think that would be like.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't mean. That was funny.
Yeah. Oh, you got me.
You got me. Like, you got me for. I bought it completely.
Yeah.
I went and got. Come look. Like, look at that. Like, there wasn't a doubt. There wasn't a doubt in my mind that there was somebody else asleep in the back of my car.
Oh, and they were gonna get hammered with the bat for real. This one was.
This is it. We're gonna fuck this fool up. Yeah, man.
But shitting on someone's car—that's extreme.
Yeah,
that's extreme.
Especially my Ford. Come on, man.
In the back seat.
Yeah, that was
like on the hood or on the back.
Yeah, like
look, I can hose it off.
on the bench in the back.
Oh,
It would have been worse if they like hit it. At least I would appreciate if it was just there. Like, all right, that's not cool, but that's way better than like, all right, now we'll bring some and like hide it under the so he'll never find it.
Oh no, they tried to hide it.
No, they didn't. I'm saying that would have been way worse if it was like, oh fuck.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you just can't find
bring
it.
Oh no, or she was gonna do it there live.
Yeah. That's what she was gonna do it there live.
Oh
and then she couldn't do it.
No, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
First of all, how are you asking your friend to do that?
No, I think if knowing the girl, she volunteered. I guarantee she's like, oh fucking shit, the back of his. She's like a little crazy little punk rock chick. I guarantee she's like, I'll do it.
And not wipe.
Yeah, like I was like, grab some toilet paper, let's roll.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't that almost like a felony?
I mean, I don't think it's good.
God, this is extreme, dude. Fuck. And you know what? Working at the hospital, bro, that I do right now, putting in my time, community service.
Yeah.
One guy came in, huge dude. I think he was a Mexican guy, homeless guy. He smelled like I've never smelled this before in my life.
Oh no.
It smelled like remember back in the day, those old crusty white dog shits, and you break them open like that. Like he smelled like dog shit. And a female police officer brought him in. And she was pretty big too. She was tall, she can handcuff me easily. And so he needs to use the restroom. And it's just, everyone's like, holy shit, what the fuck? And then she's like, hey, can someone help me with this guy, to restrain him so I can make sure, he gets, goes into the room. And she's looking at me. I'm like, yo.
Absolutely not.
That's not me.
Yeah.
You can ask one of these guys because I ain't doing shit.
I'm not security.
No, I am not security. He's not dead. And hell no. So then, my sister's a wound care specialist, so she's dealt with severe wounds and and I'm like, yo, I can't get this smell out of my nose. Like, it's fucking there. Jesus Christ. And I explained to her what was going on, and then she's like, look, you get a mask, then you put toothpaste on that mask, and you put another mask over it. That's the best you're gonna do. And I was like, fuck. So we did it, and it worked, but in that place, they were airing it out, it was horrible, dude.
That's when there was Eileen, the homeless lady, that hung out outside the tattoo shop whenever she would try to go in there. That was really the problem. It's like if she needed to use the bathroom, whatever, but you couldn't get that smell out of there.
No.
For it's a little ass bathroom. She would go in there fucking forever, whatever, and finally chase her out of there. And it's like, all right, for the next month, this bathroom's gonna fucking stink like her. Like, god damn. Yeah.
I used to work at the city of Anaheim, La Palma Park, for those who know what La Palma Park is. And there's a bunch of homeless dudes there, people that do drugs, people that drink, whatever. And the smell of a homeless bum, alcoholic, druggie, or whatever you want to be, it's this like petrified, it just has their own aroma. And it goes deep, and it is crazy. You're right. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's layers to it, dude. And people don't know, but there's a stadium there called Glover Stadium, and they have one side's football, one side's baseball. So in the summertime, I would open up the baseball locker rooms and let them shower down there. And then go in there, fucking wet themselves, shower, whatever. Because it's hot as fuck,
Yeah.
They come back out, and then people would bring food and shit to the park, and they're not allowed to. So they would always tell us on the weekends, hey, like, if someone comes, tell them they have to bounce. Ice creams and shit.
Yeah.
So I would be in my truck, and they'd come up, and they'd see me. They'd be like, oh, we're leaving. We're like, no, you don't have to leave. Just let me get mine.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me get a popsicle. Let me get one too. It's hot. Let me get one. And just make sure you pick up before you leave. And the people would bring like spreads. No, then people would bring spreads, bro. Like on a Sunday, the church would bring like menudo, beans, rice, bacon, potatoes, hash browns, pancakes, like just like a spread. And they'd see me, they're like, oh fuck, and I'd be like, yo, no. You're good. Cool, let me just get mine first.
Like,
And then I'd park my truck a little bit of ways with my plate, eat it up, get my little OJ, and go, hey, just make sure you clean up. Just put everything in the trash cans. We'll take care of it.
Hell yeah.
People need to eat, dude. You can't just kick them out.
Right.
Like, you know.
Like we're feeding hungry people.
Yeah.
That's what's happening down here.
And I was hungry. I was hungry.
And I'm number one.
Yeah.
We're feeding hungry people, and I'm the first hungry person.
Yeah. But, you know, it's just, it is what it is. You pay the piper. Same thing at K-Rock, man. People wanted, like, special shifts and shit and stuff, you know. I'd be like, yeah, I really like them Reese's Pieces, bro. Like, the family pack or the big pack or whatever. The sharing one. If it's here tomorrow, you get what you want.
Yeah.
You know, little shit like that. Little shit like that. That's what the world's about, though, you know? You have to fucking, you know, get in where you fit. You can't, not everyone can be first, or not everyone can have what they want. So that's how you know, that's how you even it out.
Why were you late to GCW?
Family. I went to go attend a family function. I don't get too many of those.
I was gonna say a funeral. I was like,
oh no. I actually did go to a funeral this week though. So R.I.P. Mr. Lee. Family baptism.
A baptism.
And you know what? It had been a minute since I've been to a baptism. I will say this was the most efficient one where they did. I think it was like 12 babies and like mass and whatever the whole thing from beginning to end. Less than 28 minutes.
Placita or what?
28 minutes.
Less than 28 minutes for everything. No, St. Emilius in Linwood.
Because I went to La Placita, they had like 50, 60 people in there. Boom. But the priest comes out, and, you know, some of the girls wear little short, you know, dresses because they're ready for the party. Come on, let's be real. Yeah. And he started talking shit. He made his assistant come out and bring some little, like, whatever shawls made them cover. Like, he was, like, pissed. I was like, God damn, bro.
Hell yeah.
He was about it.
See, how long did that prolong the whole entire ceremony?
It did, but, like, you come into church and
church.
your chichis are hanging out.
This feels like this is church.
No, that's exactly what he said. This is church. And I can see some of you are just here ready to go get drunk. Blah, blah, blah. He just started going in. No, he went in.
Shit.
He went in on people. And he made them all cover up.
All right, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Right here,
he goes, this is not a game. You want to have a party, go have a party. But we're
in God's house right now.
We are in God's casa.
You.
Yeah. That was my godson Steve. He just had his birthday.
Some old school Catholic shit right there.
No, yeah.
Like, fuck, we're not fucking.
He's throwing extra water on everybody. People coming out soaking wet.
Trying to get a wet t-shirt contest going on.
That's what he was. I think he was.
But you're 100% correct, because when I went there, everyone looked like they were dressed up for winter formal. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, most of them all had on hoochie mama dresses already at like 10 in the morning. Like, fuck, bitch. Like, did you just come from the club straight to the church?
Where they serve?
What do you mean?
Birria, what? Like
mole. Fried chicken?
Fried chicken?
Fried chicken.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Okay. Because usually those are like Taco Man, birria, mole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was thinking for my wedding. I'm not saying I'm getting married today.
Damn.
For my wedding, I was going to get the
In-N-Out truck.
In-N-Out truck. And my cousin was like, fuck, you can't do that, fool. You got to have like fucking birria or Taco Man. And I was like, what? Everyone has that shit.
Yeah, like, yeah, get out of here. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
You know, and you know what the In-N-Out truck was for me? Is where you're going to end up anyways.
Sure.
Because most fucking like food that you go get at a wedding, 80% of it is not that good.
Yeah, you're having like
dried chicken.
Yeah, it's like fucking fancy
bullshit
dinner,
salad.
Bullshit. Yeah.
And they always end up, oh, hey, before we go home, can you stop and get some tacos?
Yeah, like,
or even, I've been to weddings where there's people there eating tacos like underneath the table, you know, because they just didn't, you know, they weren't feeling what was there.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, the In-N-Out truck. And then get somebody making fries, because they don't do fries. So they do a burger any way you want it, and a bag of chips.
No fries.
And drink. They don't do fries.
I'm sure they can't carry around the fucking oil.
But the oil must be the problem, I guess.
But everyone in the house does it, but they just being lame.
Yeah, for sure.
But then I would have a fry station, and you can have chili cheese fries, you can have asada fries, you can have
whatever fries,
cheese fries,
fucking fries,
whatever
kind of fries you want.
I thought that'd be pretty cool.
I just stopped by one of those Alberts or Albertos or whatever the fuck I think.
Albertos,
I think it was an Albert's. I had their new nacho and asada nacho / fries.
What
So
the
it's
fuck
half-
did you just say?
Half and half. So half nachos, half fries, with the asada and fucking everything
No
else
way,
on top.
man.
So it's potato chips
Yes.
and fries.
Yes.
And then all of them. there's
Super
madre.
nacho shit. Yep.
You know what I never liked about the super nachos is the guacamole that they do.
Sure.
Same.
That's the one thing I don't like about it.
Get it without it.
No, yeah, I always do. But when they first, you go, oh, guacamole. And I'm thinking like chunky, and it's like Johnny in Nashville.
Or even like the
Oh.
with the soda fries. I don't like the queso. Like I don't want
Yeah.
the nacho cheese. I don't want the cheese on there. I just want fucking
I want the shredded cheese.
yeah, exactly.
You know, the fiesta mix is what they call it. Yeah,
I want
Albertsons.
that.
At the white
The
store.
three cheese-
What is it? It's the Mexican
Mexican
Fiesta
blend?
Mix. A Mexican blend. There you
Mexican
go.
blend. for
Fiesta
sure.
Mexican blend with a little spice.
But it can't be nachos without the nacho cheese, though.
Well, that's why I wanted fries and I don't
not
want
the
any
nacho,
fucking
yeah.
chips.
Yeah. So was it good? Because you know what? Sometimes those chips get soggy, and then sometimes the fries are soggy. So like this double soggy.
You know what? It didn't have any nacho cheese sauce. It did have beans and regular cheese and crema and stuff like that. I didn't get the guacamole on it, but
The newest Lopez has arrived.
Did they have a kid?
Did you know that?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, he just had a
Did you
baby.
know that?
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
No, this is the first time I'm
Congrats.
hearing it. Yeah.
Congratulations, sir.
Boy, girl?
Zach Rabbit Lopez just had himself another little bunny.
Was it a boy or a girl? And did you name him or her West Coast Pop Lock?
If it's a boy, you have to name him Lee Lopez. That's the best name ever.
Lee
Lopez?
Lee Lopez, man. That was a kid that my next door neighbor. That was his name, Lee Lopez. I was like, that's always the fun. That was the coolest fucking name.
Yeah.
Was it like half Asian and half Mexican?
No, he's Mexican and white.
Oh.
So where did the Lee come from?
Lee. That was just his first name. That was just Lee. You know, that's a Lee. That's a name.
No, it's a name for
Yeah.
like a Asian guy that was trying to figure out a name and couldn't, so he said Lee.
Lee. Lee Lopez.
Lee Lopez.
Where's come on, Zach? Give us the information.
Yeah, you just don't say New Lopez, and all of a sudden,
It's Bo-
Rosalie.
Rosalie. So that's his son.
Right on, man. Congratulations, bro.
Congratulations to Zach and Kelly.
How many is that now?
2.
2
What?
babies.
She's 28 inches and 100 pounds?
Good Lord. That sounds like my all meat burrito.
Oh,
No, congratulations, man. That's awesome. A new Lopez. That's cool, man. Was she born today?
I don't know.
On a Tuesday, the best day?
Oh man.
And we're all waiting for the Lopez, Zach Rabbit Lopez info.
This Saturday is
You're performing where?
no my dad's at my dad's retirement party.
Oh, you're performing there.
Well, I mean, I have to say I don't have to, but I guess I'm saying something. I'm not performing, but I have to like say something. I
Yeah.
don't really want to, but
What do you say?
I don't know. I've been thinking.
You going off the cuff?
No, I mean, I have to at least figure out what the hell I'm going to talk about.
You need some bullet points, Johnny.
Right, exactly. 2 and done. That's it.
Are you going to try to
Just-
sprinkle in some comedy?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to not. You know, well, I don't know. What am I
No,
give
no,
I'm gonna give a serious talk. I don't
Yeah,
even know how
maybe
to
crime. I don't know.
I don't even know
Emotional.
How to do that. No, I don't think so.
I think you've told a couple of good dad stories here, like when you worked with him at the.
Yeah, that's. I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about.
When you worked with him there.
Is that what I'm supposed to talk
Yeah.
about? Like,
The experience.
all right.
Yeah, because he's retiring from there, correct?
Yeah,
The
he's
same
retiring.
spot.
He's just retiring from everything.
Yeah, but from the same spot that you
Yeah,
used to work at.
yeah.
Maybe a little bit about that. Some of the guys that were there when you were there.
Oh,
him.
I'm not talking about that. I don't
No, but like
like-
an experience, not like them themselves, but
Yeah.
like maybe a moment that you find funny, or like, oh, I remember that one time where Lee Lopez fucking
Yeah.
did this pop, remember? And you saved my job. Thank you. Or when you got fired and he didn't save your ass, and now you're a fucking superstar comedian. Something.
Oh, like, because I used to think it's so funny. I used to think that I was so funny because I would fuck with my boss. I would fuck with my boss all the time, and in my mind, it was like he thought I was hilarious. Not that I'm the boss's son. his boss's son, and he can't
Yeah.
If he was really gonna make a beef with this, it would have to be something. You know what I mean? He's not gonna go to my dad with like little bullshit, but he's taking shit that he probably wouldn't take from somebody else. But in my mind, it was just, yeah, we're having a good time, man. I'd put Vaseline on his phone all the time, like a couple times a week.
Oh.
He would pick up his phone, and I'd put a big old glob of Vaseline on, and just like, he called me Junior. You motherfucker, Junior, fucking Junior.
Oh, man.
And then one time, it was so fun. One time I'd set.
See, he already has his.
I had set a trap for him for the next morning. Like, I had already preloaded the phone so that the first thing in the morning he was gonna fucking get an earful of fucking Vaseline. But while I was waiting for my dad so we could leave, the big boss comes. The big boss comes, and he has to use the phone, and he grabs it out just like, oh, no, and he just fucking puts all over it. He's like, what the fuck? I had to explain to him what I was doing. Luckily, I mean, he had a pretty good sense of humor about it, but it backfired. I used to glue quarters to the ground and watch people walk by trying to pick up quarters.
Yeah, plenty of stories, bro.
Transfer. My favorite was the transfer. I would do a three-way call and call people's desk and then transfer it to the intercom. So they'd be like, "Hey, this is Steve," and it's like, oh, they're like, I do that to people all the time. And in my mind, it was just people thought I was hilarious, not that they were dealing with fucking the boss's kid. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's good. I'll talk about that. See.
Yeah, there you go, man. You can thank me in the credits.
Yeah, that's fucking for sure what I'll talk about is that again.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
And your dad will get a kick out of it. And everybody will be like, yeah, that's fucking dope, dude. Yeah, man.
So Zach finally updated. He said this morning at 9:27, and I'm done, no more. He told me he's going to get his dick cut.
I mean, I don't think you have to get your dick cut. They could just get a vasectomy. You could still have sex.
You can still keep
goddamn Mexicans think that you can't have sex without having babies, man. You can. Promise. You don't have to cut your dick off. Just get a vasectomy, fucking pump raw dog loads in there all day long.
Yeah.
What up, the command? This is the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Live from Compton, California.
The #1 live podcast
on
every
Earth.
Tuesday night. The only live podcast ever, I think, anymore. No one goes live. Everyone's afraid of being live.
And by the way, shout out to Oscar from Mike Grito. We see him in the chat. Oscar, I've been meaning to get back to you. Yeah, I've been really fucking busy these last.
What have you been doing?
Too much fucking shit, Johnny. I'm going crazy here. We filmed today. I went to the dealer. Just a lot of fucking stupid bad.
Did you have to clean up the cum or what?
Yeah, a lot of cum.
And blood.
Lots. I had a Puerto Rican refugee here for like a week. Manolo from the Manolo show was here.
He's back again?
No, he just left yesterday.
No, I'm saying he was back though?
Yeah.
Oh,
He just came in from Taiwan. He brought me some Taiwanese porn, if you'd like to see it.
What?
Yeah, it's in the next room.
That guy's all about porn, right?
Oh, I mean, that's his thing.
Shtick?
Yeah. He tried getting out of it, and now he's kind of doing videos in Taiwan with Taiwanese porn at the conventions.
Hell yeah, we got Duck Command 420 in the chat. Say he had a friend that did security at the Crystal Casino.
Damn.
Your friend saw some shit.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I've played cards at the Crystal Casino a few times, and that place is a fucking war zone. God damn, that's the last security job. I'd rather push dead bodies in the hospital doing security.
He was probably pushing a couple of dead bodies.
You probably saw a couple at the Crystal Casino doing security for sure.
The couple times I walk in there, I thought, I didn't even know what the fuck to think. As soon as you walk in, you just hear shit slamming on all the fucking tables. I'm like, what the flying fuck is going on in here? And people are just placing their fucking bets, throwing their money, slamming that shit onto the fucking table. That's what you do there.
There's like regular behavior at the Crystal, like that's just accepted as normal stuff that would get you 86 immediately
from anywhere else.
From the Commerce.
At Commerce, Hustler, whatever, all these places would throw you out for stuff that's just like normal at the Crystal Park, man. Woo!
I did hear they have like a really good like Cajun seafood spot in there. I haven't tried it out.
What?
Yeah, I want to go try it out. Though.
And then I heard that in that hotel, one of the floors is a whorehouse.
What?
It's like just known that like one of the floors in there, it's all just hookers.
Which floor is it, Johnny?
I've never visited the.
Is it the 13th floor?
Most likely.
Oh, what the fuck? He said that the big problem is dudes shooting themselves, suicide in the parking lot after losing everything.
Well, apparently that's a thing in Vegas, too, that they don't tell you, as there's way more suicides than you would think from people doing exactly that. Like, just go and, like, taking their last shot, like, fuck it, I got one shot. And they try to do it, and they lose everything. It's like, fuck it, I can't do it no more.
Wow.
Damn.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Money, man.
You know what? If that is true, which I'm pretty sure it is there, I mean, that parking lot looks sketchy as fuck. It looks like people die there every fucking day. There's no real ins and outs. It looks completely abandoned, even though the fucking hotel is open. But it's, I'm going to have to record video so you can see how bad this shit is.
And the lights don't work on the sign.
No,
dude.
Like it's
Your
crazy.
first
Dark.
thought is that place still open? Is this abandoned or what? It's like, no, we're open for business. Come on in.
Yeah. A bunch of Asian dudes in there smoking cigarettes, pissed off.
And it's just the casino is the bottom floor of this hotel that they never remodeled it when it stopped being like the lobby of a hotel. So it's like there's just still like a conference room, and like that's where some tables are. And it's, you know what I mean? It's just set up like the lobby of a regular ass like the bottom floor of a big hotel, except they've stuffed casino tables wherever they can get it. It's fucking, it's unique.
Unique.
It's unique, man.
I went in one day for the bar, and that was extremely unique.
Yeah, there's never been to any place like it ever on earth.
Damn, dude.
It's Compton, man. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Crystal Park.
Crystal Park
You
Casino.
know what I mean? It's not.
Oh, it's not even Compton?
No, it's in Compton. But they were trying to change the name. They were gonna change Compton. What was it, Crystal City or whatever they were trying?
Crystal meth?
Crystal Park.
That's a 909.
Yeah, they're trying to change the name of Compton to that. Crystal
Cowboy
Park
Land
or
now?
Crystal.
Damn.
Crystal, whatever.
Well, the only crystals in Compton is the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast, live every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Will Johnny be here next week, or will he not? Will he
Tune
be
in
another place, in another time, on another frequency, or in another dimension? You'll have to tune in
It's good.
next week to find out. Anything you got going on, Johnny?
Nothing. No, not really.
Mario?
Come
I know
on, Johnny.
Mario, he has a shit ton of stuff, so that's why.
We are hitting the road. Any of my Vegas peeps out there, we're coming around to the Swan Dive, the 22nd of the Shadows of Summer tour with K-pop or K-goth band Past Self,
What is a K-goth band?
Korean goth. They're Koreans doing goth.
Holy shit! All right,
But it's K-pop.
that's
No, it's K-goth.
No, but like, does it have that?
K-pop.
Does it
no
have that?
K-pop is just
K-rock.
Korean people doing pop music. So K-goth is Korean people doing goth music.
Oh, I thought that it was a twist on pop music.
No.
Okay.
So Past Self with Puppet of Fresno, Vic Vapors of LA, and a Radio Vampire. So you guys come out, and then right after that, Friday, we're hitting Fresno. We'll be at the Full Circle Brewery Company downtown. So get your tickets at m81presents.com. And then we're throwing a surprise show on the 24th with Vic Vapors, Listless Dreams. Fuck, can't remember the other two bands right now because I started smoking that weed. That joint that Steve brought me Oh, here we go. No, maybe not. Vic Vapors, Dark Roads, Killmore, there we go, and Listless Dreams. That's going to be at Bricks Rock Bar. That's an all-age outdoor show, so come out, have a good time. Fresno's 18 and over, and Vegas is 21.
Hell yeah.
All right, Duck Command 420, thank you for the subscription. And yeah, it is a bunch of bullshit times. Every single Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Seattle Cat, that's the West Coast still? He's in Seattle.
Yeah.
It's the West Coast. You know what I mean? Just straight up the West Coast.
Yeah, I have some homies up there. I have Michelada Rumble, MichelaRumble.com. Warren G will be performing live. Make sure to get your tickets. Yo, $25. The only $25 show. Free parking, kids in free, Lucha Libre, Warren G, the best micheladas in SoCal, free parking. Fuck, what else do you want, dude? $25. That's it. Do yourself a favor, get a ticket, rip it, and buy another one. Ooh. That's how cheap they are. And we also have my boy Caesar performing at the Moose Lodge in Buena Park this Saturday. Doors open at 7. Stand-up comedy. I'll be out there hanging out, trying to get a laugh. I don't laugh too much at comedy. I don't know why.
You don't LOL no more?
Nah. I mean, I never really did. Like, I'm not, I don't know what. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I have to see people get crushed by cars in those slideshows to laugh anymore. What has the world done to us? It's the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop lock.